Hi guys, welcome back, and today the topic is going to be distance, and we are going to look at the 3 secret keys to improving your distance. The first thing we have to look at is ball speed. This is how fast your golf ball is leaving the club face. And I think one area that people often miss out here is it's not always club speed that's most important. Ball speed is the most important factor when we are looking purely at distance. And specifically with ball speed, there are 2 very, very important factors. The first one, where are you striking the ball on the face? This has a massive, massive impact on how fast your ball will leave that club face. If you're catching the ball out of the heel, the toe, the bottom, or the top, it is not going to be traveling as fast as it would if you were hitting the sweet spot of the club. When we also look at ball speed, the face to path relationship is also going to be very important. So for a lot of golfers who slice the ball, this happens when the club face is open to the path. And what we get when we have a mismatch between face and path, we effectively create a glancing blow. I often use this as an example, and although it might be slightly aggressive, if you imagine punching a punch bag, if you get your fist going straight into the bag, or if you get your fist glancing the bag, the fist going straight into the bag is going to hurt that bag more. And that is exactly the same with ball speed. If we can get your club face a little bit more lined with your club path, we are going to hit the ball more effectively and we are going to get a greater ball speed. The second key to you hitting that ball further is launch angle. What angle is your ball launching? When we look at golf with a driver, we're looking at launching that ball anywhere in between 12 to 16 degrees. That is about your optimum. If you imagine throwing a ball, if you throw that ball too high, it's probably not going to carry that far. If you throw that ball too low, it's also not going to carry that far. It's exactly the same in golf. We have an optimal window of launch. It's not too low, not too high, in that 12 to 16 bracket, and that has been proven by monitors like TrackMan and lots of clever science to be the optimal launch for most drivers. When we're looking at launch, strike is also very, very important. If you strike your driver out of the bottom, it's going to launch a little bit lower. If you strike your driver out of the top, it's going to launch a little bit higher. So again, striking the center of the club face is very, very important for launching your ball in that nice window. The second part of launch is the angle of attack. How are you hitting the driver? Are you hitting the golf ball with an ascending blow, or are you hitting the golf ball with a descending blow? This is going to massively influence your ability to launch that ball in that given 12 to 16 launch angle. And the third key to distance with your driver is spin rate. How much is your ball spinning? How many revolutions per minute is your golf ball making? Now, typically, anywhere in between 2,400 to 3,000 RPM is a good rate. This could vary from player to player, but that is not a bad area ballpark figure to aim for. When looking at spin, what is important? Again, strike is very, very important. If you hit the bottom of your driver below center, that's going to add spin. If you hit the top side of your driver, that's going to reduce spin. So again, strike is very, very important. The second part of spin would be club fitting. If you're using a golf club that is arguably not very well fit, maybe the shaft is too light or the shaft is too flexible, this can have an effect on spin rate. And in that custom fitting process, the fitter would be getting you into a shaft that would suit you and help you optimize your spin. So in summary, when you are looking to hit your driver further, you want to be looking at ball speed, launch angle, and spin rate. And if you have the beauty of using a monitor with a coach or with a friend, those are the numbers you want to be looking at. You can waste a lot of time focusing on club speed when you are trying to increase distance. Now, there's no doubt that club speed can help, but ultimately, ball speed is king. You could increase your club speed by 5 or 10 miles an hour, but if you're not hitting the face in the right place, you're not launching that ball correctly, you're not spinning that ball effectively, all the extra club speed that you are giving is not going to be worth it. You may also notice that strike on that club face has played its part in ball speed, launch angle, and spin. So please, if you're going to practice with your driver, whether you are looking at increasing distance or even correcting ball flight, check out that strike. It is critically important for lots of reasons, and specifically in distance, because it can have adverse effects on ball speed, launch, and spin.